Why is personal injury arbitration outcome so unpredictable? Imagine sitting in a room with a neutral person listening carefully to both sides of a personal injury dispute. That's what arbitration is all about. It's a way to settle claims without going to court. But why do the results often surprise people? Let's find out. In arbitration, a third party called an arbitrator hears both sides and makes a decision. Unlike a judge or jury, the arbitrator has more freedom to decide what evidence to consider. This flexibility can lead to different results even in similar cases. The process is less formal and faster than court trials, but that can make outcomes less predictable. One big reason is how the arbitrator is chosen. Sometimes, both sides agree on an arbitrator with experience in personal injury law. Other times, the arbitrator is assigned by a court or an arbitration organization. The background and personal views of the arbitrator can influence their decision. Unlike a jury, who is selected to representing the community, an arbitrator's opinions might not be as balanced. Another factor is the limited discovery process. In court, both sides can request a lot of evidence, like medical records or witness statements. In arbitration, this process is shorter and less detailed. Not all relevant information may be shared, which makes it harder to predict how the arbitrator will rule. If important evidence is missing or not challenged, the outcome can shift unexpectedly. Arbitrators also don't have to follow strict rules of evidence or legal precedents. Courts relying on past decisions to guide rulings, but arbitrators have more discretion. They can decide what evidence to accept and how to interpret it. This can lead to inconsistent results, even when cases seem similar. The finality of arbitration adds to the unpredictability. Once the arbitrator makes a decision, it's usually final. There are very few chances to appeal or challenge the ruling. If the arbitrator makes a mistake or interprets the law differently, the losing side often has no way to change the outcome. This makes the process riskier and less predictable. Human judgment plays a big role too. An arbitrator's personal view on witness credibility or medical evidence can vary widely. Unlike a jury, which deliberates as a group, an arbitrator's decision is based on their individual perspective. This subjectivity can lead to different results in similar cases. For someone with a personal injury claim, this unpredictability means it's hard to know what to expect. Even strong cases might not win if the arbitrator weighs the facts differently. Weaker cases might still succeed because of the informal and quick process. Lawyers often prefer negotiations because they keep more control over the outcome. But when arbitration is required by a contract or law, attorneys focus on presenting the best evidence and selecting an arbitrator with relevant experience. Still, they prepare clients for the chance of an unexpected result. In short, the outcomes of personal injury arbitration are unpredictable because of how arbitrators are chosen, the limited evidence process, the lack of strict legal rules, the finality of decisions, and the personal judgment involved. All these factors combine to make arbitration less predictable than traditional court cases, even when both sides come prepared.